What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Thursday, February the 5th, 2026, and today I'm going to be doing my final order cutoff video for this coming Monday, February the 9th, 2026. You know what? It's actually a slower week, at least for me. When you see my total and you see how short this video is, you're gonna be like, wow, because it is really short. Plus I'm getting to the point where I'm really just about out of room, and I gotta cut back. I gotta get the budget under control. So I did cut out a lot of books that I was thinking about picking up, because now I'm getting to the point where it's like, okay, I gotta focus in on what I really want. And I can't just get something because, hey, that's pretty cool, I like that. It's not going to work out. I've been doing it for about a year and a half. It was fun. But then every now and then when I go pick up my haul, I'm like, really? I got this cover? Oh, I got this cover? I got to try and stick with more just the really things I want. That doesn't mean that it's always going to be this small, because I'm still going to have those big FOC numbers every now and then. Like, I think in a week or two, I have a really big FOC. But anyways, I got some books to show you. Let's get to the list. All right, so like I said, this is my final order cutoff video for this coming Monday, February the 9th, 2026. And as I always tell you, FOC your books so you can pick up those discounts. This hobby can get very expensive. Believe me, I know it can get very expensive. So always FOC your books so you can get all those discounts, because most LCSs will give you a discount if you create a sub or if you FOC your book. A lot of online retailers will also give you discounts. So FOC your books. All right, here we go. First off, we have Absolute Green Lantern, issue number 12. This is cover C, the Haining variant. So remember how I told you that I'm looking forward to getting caught up? I caught up with Absolute Green Lantern. I'm all in still. It was a hardcore issue. There was a lot of blood everywhere. I mean, there was a good fight and some good body horror. So I like the issue. It's starting to pick up, because as I said, the first 6 issues were kind of like Absolute Batman. It's world building. Not a lot is really happening. You're just trying to figure out what's going on. And, you know, since then, it's really picked up once we get to the backstory of our main character. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to continue reading it. Here we have Absolute Superman, issue number 17. This is cover A by Rafa Sandoval. So if you read issue 16, we had the introduction between Absolute Hawkman and Absolute Superman. Hawkman was trying to give Superman advice. Superman kept running off because he was trying to save people and help people, which was frustrating Hawkman. And then whenever they get to Metropolis, there's this huge creature that's, you know, this purplish pinkish color. And if you know, you know. But in case you don't, they put a little sign down there right in front of it that says, this is blah 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 laboratories parasite experiment. So of course we're gonna get the absolute version of Parasite right here. I will also be picking up cover B, the Gerald Perel variant, and I really like this cover. This is a really nice cover. I like how you see, I'm guessing his parents. I don't know who that is back there. Maybe it's him and Lois. I couldn't really tell you. I should have probably done more research. But I try not to read ahead, because I don't read the synopsis too much, because I want to be surprised whenever a character shows up. I'm enjoying the read. I like this cover. I'm picking it up. Here we have the Autumn Kingdom, the Wraithbound Queen, issue number 2. This is cover B by the amazing artist Ito. Ito, as I've been telling y'all, is an up-and-coming artist that exploded last year, and I don't even know if he's exploded yet. There's still a lot of people who don't really know Ito. I've been trying to collect him ever since he put out the Ghost Pepper issue number 2, 1 in 50 variant. I've been trying to pick up his stuff ever since then. He's had a lot of great ratios. Here you got an open order you can pick up. I will also be grabbing cover D, which is the 1 in 10 virgin variant, because if I can get a low ratio variant from Ito that's a virgin cover, I'm absolutely going to pick it up. If you don't know about Ito, check out his Instagram. It's Ito Scares Me, I believe is his Instagram account. And he started putting up time-lapse videos of his watercolor paintings. And it's amazing that he's able to get this amount of detail with the watercolor paintings, because when you see him painting it, you just see, the watercolors like flowing down. You're like, oh, dude, you're just letting it go there. But it seems like he knows how it's going to go. And he always works all of that into his painting. It's amazing. He's got a ton of videos. They're pretty short because, like I said, it's a time lapse or a sped up video. So you just see from initial ink or initial paint to the end. It's awesome. Go check him out. I will also hopefully be picking up Black Cat issue number 8. This is the 1 in 25 Stephanie Hans variant. And I really just like this cover. This is a great cover of the Black Cat right here. I love the way her outfit looks. I love that it's more blue to, the fur or whatever, that's around her costume instead of the normal white that's on there. I like that color choice they did, but a really nice cover right here. Next up, we have DCKO issue number 5. This is cover D by Jerome Opeña. Really cool cover right here. I don't know if they're, trying to throw one past us to make it look like Batman and Superman are actually fighting each other, or if this is actually them teaming up and we just don't see the villains here. So I did get caught up. I have read issue number 4. I was able to read Night Fight issue number 4. Both great books. I did like the, how they brought in different characters from like Red Sonja, Vampirella, Sabrina, Annabelle, Homelander, of course. We really didn't get the fights we wanted because all they really needed to do was create a little chaos and a little bit of fighting. No one actually had to win. Nobody had to die in order to, build up the charge. So you don't really get a clear winner in any of the fights, but it was still cool to see him go at it for a little bit. Next, we have Dead Samurai issue number 6. This is the main cover by Bill Sienkiewicz. And this series has just had nothing but fantastic covers the entire time. This I have not caught up with. I think I need to read issue 4 and 5 to get caught up. I did read the first 3. And again, it's zombies versus samurai. It's hard to really mess that up. I will also be picking up cover B, the Arthur Sudan variant. Really fantastic cover right here. This cover is so awesome. I really love the way it's painted. I never noticed the girl down there. I always saw the guy with the horse, but there is a girl down there. I wonder if that's one of our main characters or not. I guess I'm gonna have to read it to find out. Here we have cover C, the Drax Gall variant. So this is a pretty cool cover, very anime style, very pinup of obviously. It reminds me of Ikpat or Pulyat. So, this may be a popular cover. I can see this, being one of those that people want to pick up. Next up, we have Harley Quinn X Elvira issue number 5. This is cover B, the blind bag variant. So I am collecting this series. There's not a lot of covers that really draw me in on this one. So I'm just going to get the blind bag. Maybe I'll get lucky and grab a ratio. Maybe I'll get, some color variant. And either way, it'll be fine because, like I said, not one cover over another really just jumped out at me. So I'll be happy with whatever I get. Here we have Horror Comics Leprechaun #1. This cover is done by David Hutchinson. A really creepy cover of a leprechaun right here. I don't know anything about this. This is strictly a cover buy. If it's a good read, well then great, it's a good read. But this is a cover that I really like. Next up is Imperial Guardians issue #1. This is the Cosmic Ghost Rider Ivan Talavera variant. A really cool concept. The Cosmic Ghost Rider is something I don't think I've seen before. And again, Talavera is one of my favorite artists, so of course I'm going to be picking this one up. Next up, we have Magic and Colossus. This is issue #2. This is the Yasmin Putri Doom homage variant. Really cool cover with Doom and Magic right here. I did read issue #1. It wasn't the best read, but I wouldn't necessarily say it was a bad read. It was okay. I'm gonna give 2 a shot. As I told y'all before, unless a book is just absolute trash, if it's just okay or I can see some things that interest me, I will pick up issue #2. And if issue #2 doesn't get me, then I'm out. But I do like Magic. I do like Colossus. Again, it wasn't a bad read. It just wasn't amazing. It was the first issue, and I'm going to give it another shot. Okay, here we have Mega Man X. This is issue #2. This is the Hanzo Steinbach variant, and we have a really nice cover right here. Is it me, or do y'all get the vibe that this is somebody on the Enterprise on the holodeck, like getting ready to have their Mega Man dreams come true and get to play out in real life? Really nice cover. Of course, I'm going to be picking this one up. I did pick up #1. It hasn't come in yet. Looking forward to reading it. I will also be picking up cover C, the Alex Milne variant. I hope I said that right. Really cool cover right here. Again, these Mega Mans have some amazing covers. That's the main reason I'm picking them up. I did play it as a kid, but I've never read an actual Mega Man comic. So it'll be interesting to see if it's actually a good read. But these covers are great. Like this cover, which is cover D, the 1 in 5 Jeffrey Chamba Cruz variant. I love these Super Nintendo homages. It seems like they're all going to have them, because I do know issue #3 is also going to have one. And I'm going to try and pick up every one because I just love these video game homages. Next up, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, because this is the third time they've had this series, and this is issue #5. This is cover I by Ito. Again, Ito doing amazing work. I love these watercolor paintings he does. I actually found his website where he sells his paintings. Every single one of his original pieces is gone. There is nothing available. If I could get one day, that would be so fantastic. Original art is one of the things I would really like to start to get into. It's an expensive hobby, but hopefully if I can get it from these new upcoming artists, before their prices turn into Jim Lee, that would be fantastic. But a really great cover right here. Okay, here we go into Poison Ivy, issue #42. This is cover B, the Eom variant. Eom has been killing it with all of his covers lately, specifically his Poison Ivy covers. I've been picking them all up, and I'm going to continue to pick them up. Here we have Ripcord, issue #2. This is the Jorge Fornes variant. And so I did read issue #1. It was a quick read. There was a lot of the storytelling was in the artwork. You had more than 4 or 5 pages in there, maybe more, where there was no words at all, no word bubbles. It was just telling you the story through the artwork. It was done very well because you could follow the story. Like, you never felt like you missed anything. But it was a very quick read. Very simple story. This character is looking for her sister. Her sister disappeared in the Australian outback. She's looking for her. She runs into some trouble, and then she's looking for her sister. That's basically issue 1. We'll see if we get a little bit more background on why her sister disappeared, how she disappeared, what our character's background is, but as of right now, it wasn't bad. It was decent, but the covers have been really fantastic. Up next, we have Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, issue number 2. This is the Fan Yang variant. Really great cover. I am a fan of Fan Yang. I tend to pick up whatever they put out, and this is a really great cover of Storm right here. Okay, so we made it to the honorable mentions portion of my video, because as I told you, there weren't a lot of books on here. Actually, as I just went through this, there was probably a couple that I probably would pull out. Not because I didn't like the book, but it's because the cover didn't really wow me and the story wasn't amazing. But like I said, I will give a book a second chance. So first off, we have Dead Samurai issue number 6. This is cover D, the 1 in 50 Drax Gall, John the Mayan signed variant. So here you have a Virgin variant that is also signed. That is pretty good, because if you can get this from one of those LCSs that you tend to put these at about 50% of ratio, you pick up a Virgin ratio with an autograph for 25 bucks. That's a pretty good buy. The only thing is, I don't know how many LCSs are going to have 50 orders of Dead Samurai. It's not a series that's really selling that well, even though they have had a lot of 1 in 50 and 1 in 100 variants. But those things are ghosts, because I've never seen one. Not that I've actually looked on eBay, but I know there's a couple that there are a couple that were selling for a pretty decent amount. I need to go check and see what their prices are. But if you're inclined, there you go. There's also cover E, which is the 1 in 100 Arthur Sidum John DeMoyan signed variant. So again, 1 in 100. It's going to be even harder to find than the last one. And this one is definitely going to be a ghost book, because again, unless you're Golden Apple or Midtown Comics, not a lot of places are going to be ordering 100 copies of Dead Samurai. So this is going to be a ghost of a book. So if you like the cover, or you're interested in just, getting the autographed Virgin, good luck grabbing one. It's probably not going to be cheap, but I'm just letting you know it's there. I really thought about it, but my LCS, again, is not a place that, even if it was like a big book like the X-Men, I would have a hard time getting a 1 in 100 from them. A 1 in 50 is sometimes hard from them. So there's no way I'm going to be picking this up unless I get it online. Here we have Immortal Guardians number 1. This is the 1 in 50 Ivan Talavera Cosmic Ghost Rider Virgin variant. So if you like this cover and you want to pick up a Virgin variant and you can find it at around half ratio, might be a good pickup for you. And back to the Edo. So here we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 3 issue number 5. This is cover G, the 1 in 50 Edo Virgin variant. Oh, this is one I would really love to get. I don't think that my LCS is going to pick it up. But I will talk to them this weekend, like, hey, what are the odds that y'all might be getting this? Because if I can get this, I'm definitely going to do it. Because again, these Edo ratios of like 1 in 50 and up, they go for big money and they stay up there. Like that Ghost Pepper one I told y'all about, that thing is still selling for like $250. So if I can, I'm gonna try and pick it up. I feel like this series may be selling pretty well where I might be able to, but we'll find out. And here is the Storm Earth's Mightiest Mutant number 2. This is the 1 in 50 Fang Yang Virgin variant. So if you're a fan of Fang Yang or you like this cover, here's a 1 in 50 Virgin variant. Go grab it. And there's also the 1 in 25 Chris Anka variant. Really nice cover right here. This one is one I might try and pick up This is a really cool cover of a storm right here, and a 1 in 25 is not going to break the bank. Okay, so we're on to the totals. That was all the honorable mentions. So let's see how much I'm actually picking up. I'm only grabbing 6 DC books. DC took a big dip this week, but 11 indies. So we're back to the point where indies is now, past DC, and only 4 Marvels. So that's actually a really good week for me. 21, that's really good. And again, I'm back to the point where my indies are double DC and Marvel combined. And only 3 ratios. Now that's if those couple of 1 in 50s that I'm hoping I can get, if I don't end up picking those up because there's just not enough pre-orders, then I'm going to be at 3. But if I am, well, then it'll end up being 5. So a grand total of 21. So what was the last 2? I want to say the last 2, maybe 3 were in the 50s. So going from the 50s down to 21 on my FOC list is a huge drop off. But again, it wasn't a big week. And I want to say next week or the week after, I want to say it's the week after, we get that Superman Spider-Man crossover. And I think we're getting both versions. We're getting the DC first version, and then we're getting the Marvel first version. And there's probably going to be over 30 covers for those books, not including retail exclusives. So there's going to be a boatload of those books. So pick out which ones you like, because if you're going to try and pick one of each one, you're going to be spending over $300 just on that one comic book. Don't be crazy. I'm doing my best not to do it. It's really hard because some of those DC ones are really nice. Marvel hasn't released all of theirs yet, especially their J. Scott Campbell and Adam Hughes haven't dropped what the covers are going to look like. So it's going to be hard, but I'm really going to have to try and not pick up every one of those copies. So if you enjoyed my video, please hit the like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. I still am a relatively new YouTube channel. I've been putting out regular content for less than a year. I have been enjoying myself. I do like putting out this content. I do like getting comments. So everyone who has subscribed and liked and left a comment, I appreciate all of you. It makes it so much easier and way more motivating to put these videos out compared to the first 5 months, I want to say, when I first started, and I might have been getting 10, 15, 20 views, maybe 1 comment. And that 1 comment pops. Thank you for always leaving a comment, because since I'm like, hey, I got 1 person watching, I got to keep making it, because if they're here watching, then I'm going to keep making it for that 1 person. But the more that people do it, it makes it so much easier, because now I realize, okay, people are enjoying it, or at least they seem to. So again, all of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.